All right, let's go. Okay, are we ready to go?
Yeah. My question goes to John. That was an entertaining display by two evenly matched teams today.
Yeah, it certainly was. It was a great game as far as a spectator point of view. It was very entertaining to watch. Credit to both teams. Put in a lot of effort today behind the scenes, and both teams came out playing a really high standard game. Proud of my boys the way they played and held up their reputation, and they all behaved really well and put in a really big effort, which I was very happy to see.
To you, Peter, you finally got there in the end with a couple of critical goals late in the last quarter.
Yeah, it was a tight game throughout, wasn't it? And we broke away a little bit. We got opened up a few goals early on in the game, and then late in the third quarter, when Morley Blue had the breeze, I think it was pretty much evened up. So very tight quarter in the last quarter, and we were just very fortunate to come away with those last couple of goals and get over the top in the end. But just a great game. Just two teams playing the game in the right spirit, and we're very fortunate to come away with the points.
To you, John, do you think you were beaten in the centre clearances?
Yeah, our stats people gave me the stats after the game, and it looked like we were well beaten in the centre clearances, which I think was which is what gave Mount Lawley the result in the end. Maybe I should have probably matched up a little bit better, but they were just too good in the centre, and they got a lot of centre clearances and got a lot of conversion out of that, which early on in the game sort of hurt us a lot, but we'll work on that for next week's game.
A question to Peter. Who did you feel were your best players today?
That's a tough question because we had so many good performers for us today, but we had out of the centre, I think the question that was raised before about centre clearances is a good one because we had some really good movers in Oliver Wright, Talon Rankin, Jakey Quick, Will Cutler through the centre as well, and I think they created a good number of opportunities for us. So, but I think we had a lot of winners right through the structure, where some good guys down back and some good guys up forward as well. So, but I think one of the challenges for us was we were coming up against a well-performing Morley Blue team as well. So we needed to have plenty of good guys playing well in order to come over the top in the end.
My question to John. You had a lot of contributors as well. Who were your best today, and who do you think hurt you the most from Mount Lawley?
Yes, like I said before, I was very happy with the way my team played today. I'm not sure they could have tried any harder than they did. Come up against a really good opposition, but starting from the back line, I thought Jules Paneri played a great game today. Seb Callisto, another consistent performance. Akil kicked some really nice goals today. Young Ollie, I think this is probably his best game he's played so far. Look, he came down late in the season, and I'm not sure he even knew what a football was, to be honest with you. But he played really well. Johns, another great game, backed up from last week. James Cesare, really well played, starting to really hit some form. Young Gianni Romeo's just come back from a long trip. He was just a little bit down on form, but he played his usual hard game. Massimo, another great game, never stops trying. Declan Ryan, I don't think Declan could have tried any harder today. He just about got us over the line. In our forward line, we had young Nico Austin, another great game. Nico, he did a lot of work. Rishi played really hard. Ethan played a good game. Young Willis tried really hard today, and our captain Seb Smith played a really good game as well. But our best player today went to Jed DaCosta. Unfortunately, it looks like we might be losing Jed next year to basketball, but he played a wonderful game, and I've really enjoyed his participation this year. So thanks, Jed. Played a really good game. I thought it was your best game of the year by far. And the player that caught my eye from the opposition was a young fella called Will Cutler. Played a very good game today. Really impressed me. Some of his handball feeds to assist were, I think killed us in the end. So they got a lot of goals out of that. So well done, young Will. I think you got a bright future, mate. And you kind of remind me of a guy I used to play footy against. Can't remember his name, doesn't come to mind, but I think you might have slightly more potential. So well done, mate.
To Peter, how does it feel to be the first winner of the Cutler Panero Trophy?
Well, it's quite an esteemed award, and so it's really fantastic to have actually received it. Thank you very much. Absolutely sensational. Well done, Johnny. So we'll leave that there, and I reckon that that may well take pride of place in a couple of households over coming years. So fantastic award to have won, because it's going to be such an important award between the two teams over the next few years. So no, thank you very much.
Peter, you had a surprise guest visit from a special guest again. You had a surprise visit from a special guest today.
Yes, we did. So I think both sets of teams, we've got a wonderful supporter group, and one of our supporters kindly arranged for Alia from the Sydney Swans to come down and have a bit of a chat to the boys and sign some autographs, and really fantastic that we have one of our supporters, Johnny Treasure, arrange all of that and pull that together for us. I think it's not very often that young fellas and parents as well get opportunities to get exposure to some of the AFL players, and so for Alia to come down, particularly as a Sydney Swans player to come down as well, was a particular highlight, yes.
I think that's it, fellas. Any more questions? No one's got any more? That's great. We'll wrap it up. Thanks a lot, fellas.
Thank you.
Thanks again, Pete.
Well done, Joe.
Good on you.